begin, I'd just like to say that I dedicate this piece to Umma, who is sitting in the audience with me. So, thank you for listening. Age 5. Umma goes to an English class in her hometown, Busan, every Monday evening to prepare for our big move to America. She tells me we're moving to sunny California, to have a new life for me. But what I'm more excited about is the bulgogi Whopper burger she always buys me right after English class. I imagine English must be pleasant, something sweet, like that brown bulgogi sauce that seeps out whenever I take a bite. It's pretty good. But to Umma, America is scary and intimidating. She knows that she needs to speak the language to survive and adapt. But to me, America is exciting, even if I don't know what it is. Age 6, I'm in an American first grade classroom for the first time, which sounds incomprehensible to me. Umma talks to the teacher, and for the first time, I cannot understand anything that's coming out of her mouth. It sounds alien, but quite beautiful. I am asked to write my name on a sheet of paper as I meekly write Sora Seung-Hyun in Hangul. I hold my paper silent like a mountain. I do not speak. I only repeat. My teacher asks me, "Can you give that paper to me?" I say, "Can you give that paper to me?" No, can you give it to me? I say again, louder, no, can you give it to me? Don't let me speak. I don't want to speak. I do not speak. I can't speak. And I don't. I thought America was supposed to be sweet, like the bulgogi sauce. A year passes, age 7. Spelling is my best subject because I do not need to understand the word to spell the word. Every night, Umma and I sound each word of the daily spelling list, practicing the texture, the sound of each letter, each alliteration. One day I take a test and I hear a word so utterly unfamiliar that I leave it blank. What was the word? A-L-L. I go back home and yell at Umma, 발음이 틀렸잖아. Your pronunciation was wrong. My teacher had pronounced it as all. Umma had said, or. Age 14. Umma's English has become unbearable to my ears. When she speaks, it is unnecessarily loud, repetitive, and grammatically incorrect. We go to the DMV one day to renew her driver's license. Once again, I can hear the discomfort from the receptionist, annoyed that she needs to deal with another immigrant customer and her broken English. Umma gets heated, trying to explain the simple situation of replacing a license until I yell, "Stop! Let me speak, okay?" She does. Age 21, I write Umma's emails for her because her lawyer won't respond to her grammatically incorrect emails. I cringe reading Umma's writing. It reads like a second grader's words, the conjunctions and articles doing a freestyle dance no one wants to see. I send a polished email, and we get an immediate response. 니 때문에 산다, Umma says. I live because of you. Her words feel heavy. One day, casually, Umma mentions that she wants to learn Spanish so she can speak to her neighbors. I scream, "Why don't you learn English first?" I see sadness in her eyes. It feels familiar. As I'm suddenly thrown back to a distant memory, I am age 6 again. Even the thought of school gives me diarrhea as I miss school for multiple days. Umma, worried about me, decides to volunteer at my school. She makes copies, takes miscellaneous notes, and most of all, stays next to me in class. Umma whispers in Korean all the English that my teacher, Mrs. Huang, says in class. One time, my teacher, Mrs. Huang, asks a question to our class. Umma, gently putting her mouth close to my ear, whispers the answer to me. I raise my hand enthusiastically as Mrs. Huang, grinning, points at me. I speak. I speak. I speak because of Umma. Age 22, Umma and I go to a book club event at our local library one summer morning. We go to this club, and this club is full of garrulous white grandmas. We are all here to discuss Min Jin Lee's novel, Pachinko. Yeah. Umma sits there. Umma sits next to me, Umma had read half of the novel and sits next to me, silent. Meanwhile, I pedantically put on my best English major talking cap, which I was, and start to pontificate and profoundly parse the novel like a surgeon. I look at the side, I look at Umma's expression, and it's a question mark. Damn it, was it a mistake to bring her here? But then I see the grimaces of all the white grandmas, and hell, they can't understand what I'm saying either. But then, just then, suddenly, she speaks. Umma speaks. Gyeongsangdo is my home, she says. Like Sanja, like this character. I can hear the nervousness in her voice, but oh, she speaks. Of her life, of how much she relates to this book. She says that she can't understand all of the book's English, but she hears the Korean of the author's English. And everyone there listens, truly listens. For the first time, I realized that I never needed to speak for Umma, and that she speaks damn just fine. As we head back home, Umma tells me in the car, I'm so proud. I ask, of me? No. Of myself, she says. Yes, Umma. You have every right to be. As a footnote, despite my regretful comment, Umma is currently studying Spanish. We do it together. Thank you, Umma. Please, please keep whispering the secrets of this world to me. Thank you.